Hey my friends, how you doing? Welcome to the final theme for our May LEGO Quarantine Building Challenge for the year 2020. This is the last week of May. We're getting ready to head into June. We're getting ready to head into the summer. And as I was reflecting, I've just been building out, I know you can't see all this, a ton of ideas for themes and builds and just lots of really cool things. I also know that I think it's time for us just to pause and to reflect and to take an opportunity as we transition from, for many of you, the very close to the end of online learning. Some of our states are starting to open up, and regardless of our feelings on that, we're transitioning to summer. And regardless of what the new norm is and all the new changes that have taken place, I love summer. It gives us a time to for break and to reflect and to rejuvenate and to get out and be outside and just lots of great things. And so before all that happens and we take the much needed break from this life we've been living for a couple months, I thought really hard about this fourth theme, and I think we've got something here that's not only going to be fun to build, but also I think really important, not just for the now, but also for the future. And so I've called this the keys to happiness. We have now been in quarantine for, depending on where you live and your state, we're just going to roughly say a little over 2 months. And during that time, a lot has changed. Our lifestyles have changed. Our habits have changed. Our modes of work and operation and family bonding and things we normally do that we can't do anymore. And just what does this mean going forward? And while we can get caught up in stress and anxiety, I don't want to be on that. I want to focus on the happiness, because I believe that while, yes, there's lots of unknowns that I think causes us some anxiety, for me, and I think for many other people, we have now had an opportunity to embrace some really wonderful things. There's things that we do as a family that we never would have done in our busy lifestyle. We have found new appreciations for some small things. We have built new habits. There's been a lot of great things that, not just in your personal life, but I also think about my work life, that as we start to move into a new norm, how do we hold on to these? How do we capture these ideas so we don't lose them and resort back to this previous lifestyle that was just as full of stress and anxiety and burden and being busy and being tired and fatigued and all these things, that we can kind of combine the worlds. So the theme this week is keys to happiness. And as opposed to having a daily build each day, we're going to have one page. And what I'm asking you to do this week is each day build a model of an idea, of an activity, of a thought, of something that has emerged during your time of quarantine that has been positive, that has been good for you. Maybe you developed a new hobby or a new habit or a new skill or something new with your family that you didn't do as much before, whatever it might be. You're going to build a model of that, and that's what you're going to submit. 5 days of positive thinking, of positive reflecting, and we're going to pour all these ideas just into this one page. And then we're going to have this huge smorgasbord of amazing ideas and thoughts. The idea here is, in the future, if we need a reminder of this kind of slow down life, we have a place to go. You're going to build models of things that hopefully you won't forget, but you're going to have a visual representation of this moment where we are. And I think it's really important as we kind of put a close to May, we put a close to online learning, we put a close to some of this stuff, and we move into summer, we close with a positive vibe and a positive feeling. So your job this week is 5 positive builds of keys to happiness that you have learned during these couple months together. And I think it's really important that we do embrace the happy. We do embrace the upbeat, the positive, the slowness of life that we've come to know here a little bit. I'm not saying life hasn't been crazy and busy, but it's been slower and it feels different. And I think there's a lot of good that have come from that. So as you're doing that, I will send the daily posted reminders, but I want you to know this one's different. It's just going to be all housed in one space, so we just have this great one link to make our lives just feel really good, or if we need that reminder. Now, moving forward with the LEGO Quarantine Build Challenges. We've been doing this now for several months. I have many ideas, many really cool things. Is that grammar? No, that's not grammar. See? even online learning is starting to impact my brain. I just need more coffee, right? But here's what we need. I'm going to be taking a break, putting this site on pause. We're going to come back to this. I'm developing some bigger challenges and ideas, developing some things where it's like a week-long build or a multi-week build. But I think it's good for us to all just kind of have a break from it, because after a while, this does start to feel like work, right? Like, oh my gosh, I have to do this again. I have to build again. I have to build again. I have to build again. So this is going to be live. It's going to be here. People are still joining every single day. I'm adding 3 to 5 new families and schools, and there's just lots of amazing people joining. I'll continue to post pictures and update things as we go, but I'm going to take the month of June to take a break from it and start to redesign some new things. And we'll start to come back here in July or in the fall with a bunch of new really cool projects and ideas. Now, in the meantime, I will be keeping you updated. Fingers crossed, I have something really, really, really exciting of a bigger kind of more multi-step build project that's going to be phenomenal. And so I have a pretty cool call this week with Lego, and that is going to really drive the next steps in this project. So I'll definitely keep you in the loop with that. So if you're like, oh, I need something for the summer, I need something for June, I'm going to have something for you. But those details are forthcoming after we wrap up a few kind of detailed meetings on what this is going to look like, how it's going to feel, and how we're going to roll this out. So to kind of wrap up, we're going to end on a positive note for the Lego Quarantine Challenge for May 2020. We're going to kind of take a pause on this. We're going to take a breather on this positive view. We'll be back, but most of June is going to be pretty idle, with the exception of this other project that's going to be shared with you once the details get forthcoming. And let's just really end it on really embracing some of the positive opportunities that we've had. For those of you that have been building every day consistently for 2 months, I cannot thank you enough. You are amazing. You're the reason why I get up. You're the reason why I create these things. You're the reason why, I look forward to actually coming down to my office in the mornings to see what pictures are in my inbox, what notifications are in the Facebook, what things are on the Twitter handle. And so I appreciate all that you do. If you're just joining in, you can continue to build, and I will continue to support this site, the builds, all that good stuff. Just won't be any new build ideas, but definitely here for you as well. And I will be in touch. So your inbox will get a break from me. Facebook's going to get a break from me, but I will keep you updated periodically to the month of June on some really cool things in development, and then we'll be back up and running again in the fall. So in conclusion, I want to say thank you. This has been phenomenal. Never expected the response that we had. I look forward to making this even better and really, really engaging as we start to move this forward. Not just building for fun, but also connecting it to some key, true learning opportunities that I think will help a lot of schools and teachers and infuse some play and some build techniques and things along the way. And I can't wait to hear and see the builds you put together for the happiness, because I think as we start to move into the summer, it's a good idea to capture the positive that's been there. All right, my friends, you know the routine. I can't thank you enough for all that you do. And as always, my friends, stay awesome. Peace. Actually, let's make it a double. Peace. See you, my friends.